EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Moda Center in downtown Portland, Oregon. Tonight, it's the Portland Trail Blazers playing host to the LA Clippers. Lillard. Clippers have it. And a nice finish at the rim.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Trailblazers with the basketball. Knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Leonard. They get it to George. Down low. Strong finish for Paul George.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Dame rises. D's got it. Damian Lillard. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Lillard to McCollum. Oh, he had him there for a second. McCollum, tough matchup against George. The Blazers with 4 in the shot clock. McCollum, bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Beyond the arc for 3, and Kawhi Leonard buries the 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Portland's got it. Surveys the floor. Lillard. His first effort off the mark. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
The pass taken away by the Clippers. Leonard knocked loose. Leonard. Add 2 points to the board.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Beverly. Leonard. 13 points here in the first quarter alone. He's knocked down 3 threes.
The defense better buckle in. This is going to be a long game. Expect each possession the offense to call the same play.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Into the game for Los Angeles, number 23.
Lillard, and they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Patrick Beverly, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. First foul in the last.
Lillard off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Down low to Williams. Has a look. A fundamental shot right there.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Lillard. He engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Oh, big finish at the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
For three, Rodney Hood couldn't get open, misses the shot.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Slam dunk, Patrick Beverley.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Whiteside, deep left corner. Fires the three. Those shots, Jay, have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get one or two to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
To Rodney Hood. Passed it off. Deep right corner. Whiteside. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. And look out.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Lillard on the drive, but he can't finish. That'll do it for the period. It's been all Clippers so far. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. LA Clippers with the basketball. George. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
D's got it. Damian Lillard. He's 3 for 7.
And a lot of folks last year, including myself, were surprised that Dame was named first-team All-NBA ahead of Russell Westbrook. Look, I love Dame's game, but come on, man. Russ averaged a triple-double for the second season in a row. Stop it.
And that's going to be out of bounds off of George. Damian Lillard. Jumper's good.
It seems like yesterday I was rapping with this kid during the NBA pre-draft workout. He looked scrawny. Nobody knew if he could really make it. But the arrow continues to point straight up for Dame Lillard. Another terrific season. A first-time All-NBA first-team player. Tied for 4th in the league in scoring last year. This kid is no doubt about it. Dame time.
Free throw's good. It's a three-point play. This big first half continues. Lillard. Kicks it around the perimeter. Clippers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Knocked loose, and that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers, so it remains Portland basketball. Changes coming from both sides right now. Lillard still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Second effort, Williams. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Lou Williams. Lillard. Trying to cash in. It's good. That's the guy you want to leave open.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
A pass stolen by Portland.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
And Lou Williams, quick catch and shoot there for three.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Lillard, it's good. Leonard, great look and vision. Around the perimeter to Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Williams on the drive, but a shot won't fall. To Lillard. Portland has 4 to shoot. Lillard, he was all over him. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Blazer. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Into the game for LA.
Leonard to Beverly. Fires the three. Never dare Patrick Beverly. Hits a wide open three.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Hassan Whiteside. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
And finishes strong.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Oh, bad pass there. Blazers have it. Lillard to McCollum. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot. Well defended. Almost unlucky bounce to Lillard. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Patrick Beverly pins it. Straight on three. At the buzzer. It's good. And it gets them closer as we reach the end of the first half. First half comes to an end. The Clippers are out in front. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Clippers have the basketball. Beverly. That's good D. Shot no good.
This always happens. You knock down a lot of shots in the first half, and in the second half, you start to lose your rhythm. You need to have legs. Shoot at the pinnacle of that jump.
The assist from number 27.
Leonard gets it in the left corner. Knocked loose. George sizing up Nurkic. McCollum into the front court. His guys down 3. lays it.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Leonard. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Missed it. Nurkic. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
George, that's how you defend. To Lillard. For three. Now that's a contest. To Beverly. Patrick Beverly. He's now 4 for 6.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Lillard. Tough shot. He hits.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
For the Los Angeles Clippers, number 5.
Portland has the ball. Probing the defense. Defense making the ball carrier work. Knocked loose. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. So possession stays with the Blazers. Lillard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Flushes it home.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Hood when he's open and when he's not. So dangerous.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Hood to Lillard. Hood.
You open, shoot.
Has a chance. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Here's Leonard for two. Knocks it down from mid-range.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. So it remains Portland basketball. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Lillard matched up with Paul George. Clippers have got it.
Neck and neck, they couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition.
And the finish, slam dunk. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first three have lived up to the billing.
Portland down to 4 to shoot. Lillard, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Deep three at the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Blazers have the lead. It's the Blazers with the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. And they were able to flip the script in the third because, remember, Jay, they trailed at the break.
Yeah, but if they come out here in the fourth quarter and they think about protecting that lead, that is the wrong mindset. You don't want to protect anything. You want to go after it and hunt it. That's how you really get a win.
Bazemore with the slam.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
George to Leonard. And the defender over-pursues, and he's called for it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Leonard, how's this for a hot start? He's 5 of 5 from three-point range.
And I get mesmerized every time I watch him shoot. Great release, up and down, comes down in the same spot every time.
McCollum against Paul George. Going to launch beyond the arc. A tough make there for C.J. McCollum. Can't fault the defender on that one.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion, the backspin. It gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
And Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open. Takes advantage.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
And they call it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Clippers, number 22, Maurice Harkless.
Leonard. Oh, that breaks the streak after 5 straight makes. It's no good. Now the Blazers will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter.
You know, Ed, usually in timeouts, you see coaches give these rah-rah speeches. And what happens is it goes through the player's left ear and out the right. They don't pay attention. I've been a part of those huddles. What I just saw, though, I saw a coach snap a clipboard. No doubt about it, he has his team's attention.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Trailblazers take over.
Number 13.
Lillard to Nurkic. From long range. Not a good shot there. As he misses it. Terrific vision. Lou Williams looking good. 4 for 5.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Lillard. Clippers have it. Nothing going here on that drive. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Paul George, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 84% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. It's Portland ball. Lillard. Clippers have got it. Strong finish for Paul George.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
McCollum with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4.
2 minutes left in the fourth.
To Whiteside. McCollum steps out and hits.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
And count the basket inside.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Beverly buries it on the catch and shoot.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Knocked loose. Clippers have it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
To Paul George. Count the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Leonard, great feed. Turns and slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
McCollum into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Nurkic to McCollum. Beyond the arc for 3. That no good, off the mark.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Williams to Leonard. Lou Williams. He's now 5 for 6.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
That's a 5-second violation. It's LA Clippers ball. That misses with a second to go. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.